Chad, I don't think anyone is actually ready for this. I don't even think I'm ready for this. But who's ready? Who's ready? Also, chat, I am officially on YouTube. I am officially live streaming both on Twitch and YouTube. So, yay! Did that work? It worked. Chat, you can even see my face. Let's see. There we go. Maybe that works a little better? That works a little better. Feels a little more comfortable. Hi! Hi, sugars! Okay. So let's say hi, everybody. So Indigo got first. Hi, Indigo. Hi, Mel. Hi, Sugars. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Holly. Welcome on in, everybody. We have a couple of fun things. So, where's this? We're gonna delete this. Oh, wait, fun things. We have a couple of fun things. So, first of all, I am officially now live on YouTube as well, which is really, really cool. So, hello, YouTube. Welcome on in. Second of all, we actually have brand new sub alerts. So, hi, Cindy. So, I literally just yesterday worked through new sub alerts. So I made it so that there are Tangia interactions, and they're not necessarily the cheapest Tangia interactions. But I made it so that when you do gift subs of 5, 10, one gift sub of 1 also works too. So when you do 1 gift sub, 5 bomb, 10 bomb, 20 bomb, 50 bomb, and 100 bombs, they trigger a Tangia interaction to play. And they're a little bit a little small. Yes, we also do have a thing. So there's been a couple of things that have happened, right? So first of all, I do need to figure out how to figure out supplemental income. I'm gonna try my best to figure out how to continue streaming, and also make some extra money on the side, just because I need to make a little bit more to support my family. That's just the truth of it all. I'm gonna try my best to figure out what I'm gonna do. So we're gonna work through that and work through all of that together. Second of all, we have a feedback survey going on for everybody to give me feedback on what they do or don't like and what they wish was different on the stream. And so from that, we're gonna change up the way that I stream just a little bit. So Mondays are going to be cooking streams. Wednesdays are going to be co-working streams. So every Wednesday we're gonna do co-working. Whether I do schoolwork or I do stream work or whatever I figure it out, we're going to do co-working. Thursdays, we're going to do some solo gaming, and I'm toying with the idea. We never officially announced it, but I'm toying with the idea, and we'll gauge people's interest as we go along. But Friday, I was thinking, hi, Star Fox. Friday, I was thinking we could do date night. And we could either do date night where we do community games with the community and we do it like in the evening to night, or we could do like date night cooking stream, or like there's a couple of options. So that's what we're toying with. That's the kind of schedule we're toying with. Thanks for hugging my wiener. Star Fox, thanks for the cuddles. So we do have, yes, so for gifted subs of 5 or more, and 1 gifted sub actually, we do have new sub alerts that will play. And then we do have a monthly goal. And so, yeah, community game night, Friday nights, community game night. So we do have a new sub goal. So one of the feedback that I got was like they like the sub goals, but they want there to be a little bit more of a variety. So I thought, fine, we'll do a variety. So, chant, for this month's sub goal, if we hit the 125 sub goal, I'll bring back Fortnite next month. So for those who don't know, I used to play Fortnite. That's how I actually started out. I used to play Fortnite with my community, by myself, solo, etc. I have not played Fortnite since October 31st. Thank you for the Weeder Star Fox. I have not played it since October 31st of last year, so it's been a very long time. So if we hit that sub goal, I will bring Fortnite back into the month of August. Do you have sour candy nearby? No, I don't, Cindy. Star Fox. Hot dog. I don't. Yeah, I don't even. You know what? I don't even have that on this thing. This is so silly of me. Where is it? So Cindy, for the Help Kids Heal, the whole plan for that was to do everything on the day of. But you're right. If someone donates to me before, I'm gonna do the sour candy. So, let me. Gotcha. Yeah, the whole plan was that I would like channel everything and do it all on the 25th. But you're right. It doesn't make a lot of sense to do that. So let me go get the sour candy. But let me also get the link, because there's supposed to be a link. It's supposed to be an overlay with like everything, and I just don't have it showing here, which is weird. I should. So let me turn off my wiener and go grab that. You'll still be able to hear me. My wiener will just slowly deflate. Starfox, thank you so much. I'm gonna get you written up on a leafy. Sorry if there's a little more noise. Let me go get the things. Now the thing is that I cannot do I can do the sour candies and whatnot, but I cannot do putting your name on something. No, Cindy, don't worry about it. I'm supposed to have it on this, but I just don't. So I can't put your name on cake, and I will save the little the tattoo. I will save the tattoo until the 25th. But if somebody would like me to, if they would like to donate and they would like to force me to eat a sour candy, I'll do that. Cindy! Hold on, let me grab this. Cindy, thank you so much for your sour candy. I'm grabbing one. Cindy, what kind do you want? Watermelon, apple, blue raspberry, or black cherry? I don't actually have any lemon in this one. I'll let you make a choose. Let me grab this. Watermelon might taste good. I don't know if it'll taste good. Yeah, that's the link to do it. I need the overlay link. Okay, I'm just gonna post this here. Why didn't this copy? Doggy! There we go. I need that. Let me grab your watermelon. Okay, I watched Evie taste these the other day, and I immediately was like, shoot. This is what I've agreed to. Okay, I'm coming back. Hold on. I'm gonna get this overlay. Cindy, thank you so friggin' much for $25 to the kids. That's so incredibly sweet of you. The National Children's Alliance. You know what? I just realized that my keyboard doesn't work. The National Children's Alliance is. Oh, I'm a deflated wiener. Seemed like an amazing work. Yeah, they focus a lot on helping kids heal from trauma, and as we know, that it doesn't take much for that to be just like the worst thing in the world. I know. There's a Ponyta in chat, everybody. C tier Pokemon. Sunball is going to be your most effective Pokeball. Let me add this. Hold on. Browser. Here's my URL. There we go. Hold on. That moved it. Oh my word. There we go. Okay, there we go. $25 Look at the bottom. Yeah, no, I was working on it. There we go. It's up there, and it works really well because the Pokemon are on top of it. And then you have the little thing over there, and then beside the URL should actually do the thing, but that would require me to have it loaded on this computer, and I do not. It's just a cute little sunflower and a heart. It'll be fine. Okay, Cindy, I have your sour candy here. And Cindy, I will 100% on the 25th, I will put a little temporary tattoo on for you. Hi! I know, it's literal. Hi, Butlet. How are you doing? Okay. Okay, so here's the thing. I love sour, but too much sour is too much. So we'll see how this goes. Oh my word. It's so sour. Oh my gosh. I need your help. What's up, Butlet? Oh my word. It's good, but it's like when they say extreme sour, they mean extreme sour. I don't know what it says. I gotta go open up SoFi. Okay. Once you get over the coating, it's fine. Whew. It's max out. But the only way to fix it is to like redo it. You know what I know how to do? You just gotta evolve it. There we go. Woo. Cindy, thank you so much for starting us off. That's so incredibly sweet and generous of you for the kids, because it is literally for the kids. I don't get any of the money. The money goes straight to the National Children's Alliance, and it is all to help kids heal through trauma. You know, so I went and I talked to the therapist today, right? Because I have to interview a therapist for a project that is due on Sunday. And when I went and talked to the therapist, we talked like, what was going on and things like this. And he actually had experience with children and with adults and all of that kind of stuff. And he had said to me that the reason why he moved to doing therapy for adults is because he felt like if he started with helping kids at home, he could better help kids in the end. And I think that that's really powerful. So I think there is a twofold. I think you can help, parents and young adults and things like that, but you can also help kids. And I think that this organization is extremely powerful in the fact that they focus on trying to help kids. Abuse situations can cause you lifelong consequences, and this organization is all about trying to help kids heal through that so it doesn't cause as many long-term consequences, which is amazing. So Jasper had take care of our people, yeah. Butlet, I talked to a therapist today. Are you proud of me? Butlet. Hi, Juvie. Welcome on in. Oh my gosh, everybody, if you don't know, Juvie is the incredible dev, one of the incredible devs, but big dev, behind Rewind 99. Absolutely incredible. Loves the color purple. Just announced today that by the end of the month they are looking on doing a bigger update to Rewind 99, so that's really exciting. I talked to 2 therapists today. But yes, Juvie, so this was gifted to me by the incredible Tarin. And Chat hit my sub goal last month, so here I am gonna make shepherd's pie as a wiener. Yeah, that's me. Welcome. I gotta play more Y99. I haven't played it since the Pure update, and I am really upset that I have not checked out the Pure yet. So I have to do that. You're too kind. Okay, chat, should we make shepherd's pie? I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Improvements will be huge. Okay. Okay. I hear you, Juvie. I will wait until the next update. Stop your content. Goal was achieved, Pamda. Yeah, so DJBG, we hit the goal last month. Chicken Slash gave me 100 gifted subs, which hit our goal. This month, we are about 10 subs in. I know it's only the 6th, so we got tons of time. But if we hit the goal for this month, I'm going to play Fortnite next month. Great. I'm going to bring back Fortnite. Hi from Charlotte. Hi, Pocket Tank. This is top tier content. This is content. That's for sure. I don't know if top tier is the right word, but it is content. Hi, DJ BJ. Welcome on in. I have to, so chat, I have to cut up potatoes for this. And then I have to do meat and put it all together. Like, what am I doing? What am I doing with my life, chat? Hi, Twisted. Delay 4 times, cancel 1, and rebook twice. You're solving this fight gets me home. Oh yeah, Pocket Tank. Pocket Tank, I learned something very interesting today, which is that you live in the Washington area. I know a lot of people do. So in Florida, $120 for a therapy session is like pretty average. There are clients that will pay up to over $200 a session in like Washington. I'm in the wrong spot. I know, right? Oh yeah, yeah. It's all based off the location where you are. Wild. It's wild. So you take that into account. Yeah, but like at the same point in time, why would someone spend $200 on a therapy session? If cost of living was so high, they're not going to spend $200 on therapy. I don't know. Chad, I gotta like bend down and do things. Also, we do have the sub goal of 5 gifted subs. If we hit that sub goal, I do workouts in the full inflatable. So keep that in mind. And you would see what the new alert was. Oh, everything's falling. Sugars! Wait, did it not do the alert? There it is. I have to fix that. I don't know why it's doing it separately. Oh, Shugo, you got one for Juvie! Worth it. Shugo, thank you so much for the gifted sub over to Royal. A big fan of buses. Shmur, Shira, and Juvie. I have no clue why it's reading them all out individually. That's not what it's supposed to be doing. I have to fix that. Shugo, what color do you want? Look at that. Shugo, thank you so freaking much. It's hilarious. It didn't fill your heart. It just took a minute. Wiener Red. Did you see? Butlets went too quick. But Butlets ask me about my wiener is when you gift one sub, chat, which means from now until the end of time, when you gift one sub, you get the ask me about my wiener. Every time. The 5 gifted subs is the chicken banana. And then we have 10 gifted is, I think it's WAP. It's lizard WAP. Not even kidding you. Butlet. Hold on. We're gonna ask you about the wiener. I don't know why it's doing duplicate. Chad, I clearly messed it all up, and that's okay. We're just gonna have a really awkward time right now. Okay, so Shugo, first of all, for your 5 gifted, you do get me in a onesie. However, I will only be in a onesie on Wednesday. Okay, so you can tell me now when onesie you want me in on Wednesday, or you could just wait and pick on Wednesday. Shugo, thank you so much. What Butlet and Shugo, what color do you want for your second ones? Shugo, do you want Wiener Red for your second one too? And then Butlet, what color do you want? And we also have to do a poll. I have to do a poll on my phone though, because my freaking thing's not working. How do I do a poll? I just want to do a poll even on like this. Oh wait, no. What do you mean it's unrecognized? I hate it here. You can't. The problem that I've learned is that so I have this lovely keyboard and this new mouse, and I mean you have a bigger wiener than me. Shugo, don't you need to? But don't you need to gift yourself a sub then? Shugo, what color do you want for your second heart? Do you want Reno Red again? Also, chat, make sure to go follow me on YouTube. Hold on. I had 3 of these working last time. I don't know why it doesn't want to work this time around. Where's my button? Oh, there's a Gotharita in chat, everybody. C-tier Pokemon, Nest Ball, Cypher Ball, your most effective balls. I'll take a dark blue. Okay, I got you. I have dark blues. I haven't used a dark blue in a really long time. Oh, I need a leaf for Star Fox. Oh! Cindy, I'm going to get something special for the 25th and for all donations this month. I'm going to get some special cutouts. Okay, we have to do a poll. Thanks for farting. Who's farting? Is that you, Butlet? Aw, Pulsar, thank you so much for thanking Shugo. Okay, chat, you have 3 minutes to vote in the poll as to what you want. This is on the purple side, by the way. But you have 3 minutes to vote as to what 2 activities you would like me to do. The top 2 will win. Also, I'm gonna pin this. Was I speak? Was it you? It wasn't showing me. It was you. It wasn't showing me on my dashboard, which is weird. Normally it does. Okay, I'll do Shugo and 2 reds. My tongue feels rather burnt. I have it set up. I have it set up so that if someone subscribes to me on YouTube, you go follow me on YouTube. You should also get a notification. Okay, how do I write? Like I have no space. Shugo. Okay, Shugo. Another Shugo. Is there 2 hearts here? I swear there's 2 hearts here. Shugo. There are 2 hearts here. Hi, Llama! Mom, I'm shocked you're here. You got too much arc to do. And then Big Butt. And then we got Star Fox. I gotta put Star Fox on this. There we go. Okay. I'm watching an octopus in a forest right now. That sounds riveting. Okay, Star Fox, thank you so much for your biddies. We got Big Butt for the gifted subby. And then, of course, Shugo for the 5 gifted and the gifted subby. Where is my poll? Don't tell me this stopped working now. Oh my gosh. Plank. Oh, you only want to see a plank. Cat, there has to be 2. Shugo! Oh, I see. It's finally catching up. Hi, Jesse! My stuff's finally catching up. Wait, you only want plank. Okay. Okay, we got some Big Butt up here. What's Pamda wearing now? Hey, someone subscribed to me on YouTube. Thank you so much for the subscription. I didn't hear the quack, but the lights worked, so that's something. Oh, I see. You'll have to just change. You'll just have to change that. That's okay. Hi, Cindy the Panda Thigh. Welcome on in. Thank you for the sub over there. Thank you for popping on in. Okay. We have to... Is that enough? Yeah, you can see enough. Being a jumbo wiener. What's Pamda wearing now? I am wearing a wiener. So this wiener was gifted to me by the absolutely incredible Tarin. And then because we hit the sub goal last month, I am in the, there we go. I am in the wiener in honor of all of you helping me continue streaming. Okay, are we ready for a plank as a wiener? I also feel like I should just do squats, I guess, as a wiener. Then maybe I'll be small enough for it to be okay for... That took a really long time. Everything is really slow. Anyways. More sessions start soon. Bye, Violet! Thank you so much for the gifted sub! It's a cute alert. It took a while, but it's definitely there. It's just a quack. And then it's the cult, because obviously we're going to start a cult over on the red side. So if you want to be part of the cult, chat, you know where to go. We don't know what the cult's going to be named. We don't know what the cult's going to be about, but we know we're going to start a cult over there, so. Okay. 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. Okay. And then now we gotta go do, for you, we all gotta go do the I don't know how I get down on this one. To be fair, I didn't know how I did on the panda either. I feel like this will be a lot easier to plank though. Spain and football just scored. Oh, that's good. Okay. I think we just like fall on the floor, right? Oh my gosh. Okay. Wiener down, shit. I have no clue how long it went for. Okay, now the hard part. How do we get back up? Oh, there's an ant on our floor. I'm so hyped. That's great. Hi, Kay. Welcome on in. Okay, chat, we really gotta start cooking. Hi, Kay. How's Mama doing? I fixed it now. Everything matches. Perfect. Perfect, Cindy. Thank you so much for the follow over on the green side and supporting me over there. This is the very first day we're streaming here, but we're gonna stream on YouTube every day that we stream on Twitch. Stream dual streamer, just to YouTube. Little man's a little grumpy after his nap. Aw, just give him the Shugo. How are you doing with like the lack of sleeps? Solvers prefer sleep, yeah. True. Chat, if you can have an extra browser tab open, it would be really cool if you could also, you know, open up over there. Head to the bar to watch USA versus Belgium. Ooh, that sounds like fun, Jesse. Have fun. That doesn't bother me much. Well, yeah, because you're used to not sleeping, right? I was used to 5-ish hours before. Now it's just like 5 hours, but like sporadic, right? Thank you so much, everybody, for popping in on the red side. Hi, welcome. I feel like it's really delayed over there, but maybe that's just me. I don't know. I think everything's just delayed for me right now. I don't know, because like Twitch is just now telling me that Buttlet farted 10 minutes ago. Is Little Man Part 1 still doing good with new Little Man? Might be a second or two delayed. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. I just I haven't, like, this is my very first time dual streaming, so it's nice to know. But we're gonna do it for everything. I was gonna originally, like, potentially do, you know, one for cooking and one for gaming. No, we're just gonna do it all on one channel. It's fine. We'll just have a collection of all of my cooking. Sorry, what was the question? I was just wondering how Little Man number 1 was still doing. They still very happy to have a little brother? That'd be cool, yeah. The nice part about being able to stream over on the red side is that VODs will stay for forever. Oh, you know what? I never started my my closed captions. I should do that before Frank may pop in. I need to make sure he can hear me. There we go. Week ago, I washed my ass off. But yes, my plan for Friday night would be like, you know, like an escape, because the week is a lot. Okay, there's a lot to do during the week. There's a lot of feelings during the week. There's a lot of, like, things going on. You're always so busy, and so it would just be like that. If you're not comfortable, I don't know yet. I actually don't think I can earn any money on the red side yet. I need 500 followers. So goals, yeah. I need to have a certain number of follows and a certain number of follows and a certain number of hours watched. On the purple side, there's a Natu. Everybody C tier Pokemon. You are looking at Cypher Ball, Mock Ball, and Feather Ball as your most effective Pokeballs. But it'll be, Cindy, it'll be really great for discoverability. You know, because the people who like cooking content on the red side might end up finding me and finding me on the purple side. So that's the hope, is it'll be more for discoverability than anything else. One of our favorite Twitch streamers, he'll found because the random videos went viral on YouTube. Yeah. expect me to go super viral or do anything crazy, but you know, if someone's looking for some cooking content, here I am. Today I am making shepherd's pie dressed as a wiener. And no, I am not always dressed in an inflatable, but hey, when chat does it, when chat hits your goals and chat supports you the way that my community does, this is what you do. Everybody hydrate. I don't know if I can hydrate. I'll take any dog, Batman. Yes. Hi, Sean. Welcome on in. Okay. How are you? I'm doing good, Sean. How are you? I mean, I'm dressed as a wiener. And honestly, I don't even know what's worse, being dressed as a wiener or being dressed as the panda. Because, like, I got really used to the panda. This wiener is pretty rough. Okay. We also have to do Nico's, treat. Come over here. Come. Sit. Sit. Lay down. Roll over. Sit. High five. Sit. Watching Shark Tale. Ooh. That's a good one. Speak. 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 Oops. Sorry, chat. I feel like this would be so much better if this was back a little bit further. Okay. Okay, continue with the potatoes. I also expected to have more, like, range with my arms, and I just feel like I don't. But this isn't so bad. Hi, Madam Wolfstar. Welcome on in. You got some poutine. Hi, Andrew Dupree. Welcome on in. There we go. Thank you so much. This goes off way earlier. This Canada Lights goes off way earlier than the actual alert comes off from Stream Elements. Thank you so much for subscribing to my YouTube. Hello, welcome on in. I like can't even see. My vision like below is so tough. Thank you so much, Cindy. Yeah, if you have YouTube, make sure you follow me on all my socials. TikTok has some gaming clips. You have a beautiful dog. I do. She's a really good dog. TikTok has my gaming clips. Twitter is where I post my go lives and I retweet a lot of my friends' go lives. There we go. And then of course my YouTube, where I do post YouTube shorts, but we are also live streaming on YouTube now too. Hello, YouTube. I need this to go back. I need this to go back and stay back. If this was back just a little bit, this would be so much easier. But the fact that this is covering my mouth makes this freaking possible. Now, chat, I will say for every single person that is watching me either live or after the fact, please do not do this yourself unless you feel absolutely comfortable wielding everything in the kitchen safely, both by yourself and as a inflatable, because this is extremely dangerous. You are near heated objects. Hi, Azil. You are near heated objects. You are near sharp objects. It does not take much for you to move just a little bit too much and pierce something, melt something. So please do not do this unless you feel super confident. This is not my first time doing this. I have a Panda inflatable that I have worn a couple of times as well. So this is not my first time, my first rodeo. Normally I make like soups. So today we'll be wearing this probably for a little bit, and then I'm probably going to take it off at some point because I'm going to need to work in the oven. So, and the one rule I have is that I do not wear this when I have to put stuff into the oven. I can usually do things on the stove really easily because I can kind of push the inflatable back and take care of it. But when it comes to the oven, I cannot, and so I do not if it goes into the oven. Okay. Woo! It's tough. How's everybody's Saturday going, by the way? Or Monday going? Why did I say Saturday? How's everybody's Saturday going? Why did I just say Saturday again? How is everybody's Monday going? Chat, this is so... I already have a pain in my neck from this. That's okay. I feel like it'd be so much easier if I didn't have this headset on, but I need it for the bike. It'd also be easier if this was just pushed back. But anyways, what do we do now? Is there gonna be enough potato? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Don't cry on cutting onions. Oh, I have a cutter that I'm gonna be using because I do, Sean. Like, it's so bad. I cry so easily on cutting onions. It's so bad. My eyes are extra sensitive to onions. And so normally, so my husband actually put it in his vows that he would cut onions for me. And he totally could. But we actually got like a cutter that will basically automatically cut it into little chunks for me, and I don't have to deal with it that way, which is really nice. Hi, Evie! How's Embervale going? Hi! That's good! I love you! I love you! I'm sure it means a lot to have a wiener love you. Is the onion the way it is? I'm joking. Yeah. Oh, chat! Starting tomorrow, is Juicy's birthday celebration. Hi, Tinker! Hi, Mama Duck. How are you? I'm happy I'm home and this Monday workday is over. True. What are you having for dinner, Mama Duck? How's it going? It's going okay. This inflatable is so much harder. I thought it would be so much easier to work in. It's so much harder because I have such a reduced vision. I don't know. You don't know. There's a Pommy in chat. Everybody, C-tier Pokemon in the purple chat. That is. I had noodles. Yum. Magnet Ball, Feather Ball is your most effective ball. Like, the fact that this is warm doesn't bother me. So, for real, if this was not like this, it would be so easy to do this. I'd have absolutely no issue. Ace, hi! Can I give you a, am I able to do it a shout out? Oh my god, Ace, hello! Does this work still? It does! Ace, hi, how are you doing? You were playing Red Dead Redemption. Were you having fun? Everybody, if you don't know, Ace is an incredible streamer from across the pond. Absolutely the sweetest human being ever. It plays a lot of games, has played FIFA before if you're into soccer. I know a lot of you are like in the World Cup right now. Has been playing that. was also playing 007 at one point. Finally. Son, you could have just been here, but you were at Ace's. Everybody, please, if you are not following Ace, please go follow Ace. How was Red Dead, Ace? Tinker, you caught the Pokemon, congrats. Thank you so much, Sean. I'm in a mood. I had to do my job evening, though. I didn't get a paycheck yet. Oh, no. Starting Red Dead Monday, so basically playing it every Monday. Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun. Are you enjoying it? I've met a lot of creators who are or have or want to play Red Dead. My incredible friend Dana A has talked about it. We raided into a couple of really cool people during the a-thon that are playing Red Dead. It crashes your OBS. Well, that's okay. Hi, Meister. Welcome in, you beautiful being. That's okay. I don't use OBS. And it's stunning. Ooh. I am spoiling him. You're so silly, son. I don't, but yeah, I don't actually use OBS. I moved off OBS onto a platform called Meld Studio, and I've never been able to go back. Part of me feels like I should, because there's definitely some things that it's lacking because it is a developing system. But I really just, I can't. I'm so used to using Meld. It was like, it took me literally 3 minutes to set up dual streaming to YouTube today. But I just can't do it. He loves me too much, that is true. Oh. For all of those that just came in, I know a lot of you, but I'm PamdaRex. I am a variety streamer here on Twitch, a full-time variety streamer here on Twitch. I do cooking streams on Mondays, so if you're in the mood to get hungry before you're supposed to go to bed, here I am. We're going to be moving to doing co-working streams on Wednesdays, and we are going to be doing gaming streams on Thursdays, and Fridays is going to be a mix mash of fun stuff, but it's going to be like an evening stream in support of my incredible community. Oh, we're going to do Friday night date nights. Like I said. Date nights, damn, I don't have a date, but it would be like us. I'd be your date. It'd be me dating my community. Sorry about it. Thank you so much, son, for your 30 stream streakies. I'm so sorry you lost your 100, but you're working back up there. Yeah, it would be like, well, like if I do a cooking stream, I can't obviously feed you, but I would be doing like cooking streams, and we would, you know, hang out and talk, or we would do community nights where the community could join and we could play games together. We could bring back What's a Music or Uno, or I mean, if we hit the sub goal, we could bring back Fortnite and do Fortnite Friday nights. But yeah. Chat, I've been in this for an hour, and to be honest, it is causing me... Thank you so much for the subscription over on YouTube! Like, hi, Ace the Big. Thank you so much for looking. I know you gotta go to sleep. Thank you so much for bringing your incredible community over here. Chat, I think I'm gonna take this off. Because it is causing me to have a neck ache that I don't want to have. So I'm gonna take it off. I don't know how to get this off by myself though. I'll admit to that. Yeah, Fizzy, can you come help me? Okay, chat, one sec. No, it is really goofy. I just it's causing me to have quite a neck ache. Ace, thank you so much for the YouTube subscription. Turn that off. Oh, weird. Yeah. Yeah, I had turned it off. I feel like I gotta modify it in order to be able to do it again, because it gives me the worst neck ache. It's that I have to crick my neck in weird ways in order to be able to do it. Hi, Daryl. Welcome on in. I know. Look, at a certain point in time, gotta do things. Pamda, hi, Indigo. Welcome back. At a certain point in time, I do have to do things that make sense for me, and unfortunately, I have a really bad neck ache, and if I continued that for the next hour or so, it would have caused me much more harm. And so we'll figure out another way to wear that unincorporated. I was first today. You were first. But I really can't. I can't put that pressure on my neck for another like hour longer. I don't know why I so I just took off my inflatable hot dog costume. We're supposed to be doing an inflatable cooking stream today, but I took off my inflatable because it was causing me a neck ache. I know. It's okay, Indigo. You can go back and see it. You're sub to the channel. You're able to go back. Hi, Lamenti. My neck hurts so much right now. Panda Sandwaiter is just as nice. I'm not even wearing like proper clothes. I put on clothes. Well, I am. But I put on clothes with the idea that I was going to be in the inflatable the entire time. So I'm wearing like mismatched clothes. But boy, howdy, does my neck hurt. Oh, what did I do? I want to do a huge thank you. I see the silly weedy. Yes. Huge freaking thank you to Tareen. I will go get her clips of me doing my plank. Huge freaking thank you to Tareen for the inflatable. I will figure out another way to incorporate it. Honestly, we might have to do it on the IRL day. Oh, so it's like a stew? Oh yeah, it's Monday. Hi, Kevlar! Yeah, Kevlar, I met with that therapist. How'd it go? It was good. Learned a lot. Irish country stew. I feel like, Sean, I feel like I have a recipe for that, but also that's because that sounds, yeah. You know, it sounds great. You have a YouTube? Yes, I do, Kevlar. So I've been using it for YouTube Shorts for the longest time, but we are officially now dual streaming on both Twitch and YouTube. Did you ever hear from a professional? So Cindy, so I had messaged a therapist in my area that was like a qualified supervisor that I kind of thought, oh, maybe if I like go and message them, they'll be like, oh, they're a supervisor, so they might be willing to like talk to me. Oh, the professor. No, no, the professor never got back to me. But I did get to meet with a quite popular Instagram therapist today. Wait, sorry. Yeah, the therapist, the professor never got back to me. But I do have another class tomorrow and next week, and then in 3 weeks from now. And I will officially be 100% free of classes until next semester on the 6th of August, which is great because August 7th, Ducky is going to be doing her affiliate anniversary stream. You were saying about the stew? Right, the stew. So I have a lot of recipes for stew, and we really do like stew. So I think that we will like that one. Thank you for sharing it, Sean. I'm guessing you like stew? Yeah, no, Indigo, it was really good. It was like I would definitely do the inflatable again, but I think I need to make some slight modifications to it to make it a little more comfortable because I kept like holding it. Number 2. Hi. Hi, welcome on in, Daryl. Hi, Daryl. Hi, Kevlar. I see you over on the red side. Hi. Cooked with my mom every winter. Oh, that's so cute. Kevlar's Irish. Disgusting. Kevlar's actually Irish. Kevlar, do you like your homeland stew? Oh, too big. Yeppa! There's a Olive in the purple side chat, everybody. C tier Pokemon, basic ball, sun ball is your most effective ball. Thank you so much, everybody, for going on the red side and showing some kindness and love my way. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so that we can work towards monetization on the red side, too. I'm not a big foodie. Hi, I don't necessarily call myself a foodie either. I just eat and cook it on stream. Here we go. That's done. Be better off with someone new. Nico, go lay down. So Kevlar, I met with him and he's down to earth. And the chef here, I eat the food and clean the dishes. I get that. So yeah, Kevlar, I went and I met with him today, right? So went and met with him. He is just as laid back and sweet as he appears. Oh, thank you so much for the subscription. Dipping in and out. He seems really cool. He is really cool. He's very laid back. He's got a really great setup. I have it set. Oh, you can't even see the light. I have it set so this light does Canada lights when people subscribe to me on YouTube. Could you give me his autograph? Kevlar, I don't need to get his autograph. I has his direct email. No, I'm just kidding. What I really appreciated about him is that he's only been out of school for a couple of years. Thank you so much, Daryl. He's new out of school, right? And so one of the things that of course students can struggle with is finding someone who'll be willing to have the conversations with them. And he's like, I'm trying to like be that because I was in that position. And I think that that's really cool. She has a lightsaber, yeah. Reminds me of me, yeah. Kevlar, I have a question for you. So Ireland has different counties, right? If you become a registered and licensed therapist in one of the counties of Ireland, can you still practice anywhere in Ireland? Or are you locked into like your locale? And I don't know what questions to ask. Or is it the whole UK? Well, it's probably only all of Ireland because he lives in Ireland, not Northern Ireland. Not like the States is. Yeah, so the United States is bound by the state, right? So if you are licensed in Florida, you can only practice in Florida. If you are licensed, you can get licensed in multiple states, but you need to hold license in the states to be able to see clients in those states. I live in Dublin. Oh, I don't think we call it Northern Ireland, but I double check. State boundaries for medical care. Yeah, we also have state boundaries for medical care. That makes more sense. Yeah. And so they also have it like that in Canada as well, where it's like if you can practice in Ontario, you can only see patients in Ontario. Or if you're licensed in Ontario. But they are working on something here, Kevlar. They are actually working on, she's so sleepy. They are actually working on trying to make national licensure an actual thing so that if you are licensed in one state, you could technically practice all across. My mom wants to know what you're cooking. We are cooking shepherd's pie. Now, traditionally, shepherd's pie is made with lamb. We are not going to be making it with lamb. We are going to be making it with ground venison because that's what we have here at home. But we're going to be making shepherd's pie. I advertise nationwide counseling. Can't do that in the States. Can you actually practice as a therapist right now, Kevlar? Like, are you an official licensed one in Ireland? I'm asking because I don't know. Like, I don't know what steps you took. I don't know what step you're at. Like, I know here in the United States, once I get my degree, I then need to do 1,500 licensed hours just to be able to take a test and be licensed in the state of Florida. I mean, sure. Like, I need to have a supervisor. I need to work under a supervisor for a period of time. At below minimum wage, I'll tell you what. I'm very casual about this. So the thing with Kevlar, and this is nothing talking bad about Kevlar, but mental health services in Canada and the United States are vastly different than mental health services in Ireland. In Canada and the United States, basically, as soon as you're done school and things like that, it's pretty easy for you to find someone that's going to place you, put you into doing it, find a supervisor, do all of that. It's pretty easy, you know, Canada and the United States. Ireland is still a little behind on mental health services. And so when you get out of school for being a counselor, it's actually really hard for you to break into the career in Ireland. And so Kevlar has the credentials to be able to be one, but breaking into the career to actually be one is a little bit more difficult there. Yeah, semi-pro. Okay. Like I've looked at it on my side, right? And so on my side, we have I've already looked at places and there's like many places that are like will take you as an intern. A lot of inpatient facilities, treatment facilities, all of that stuff. They're all looking for interns. They're all like, "Yeah, we have licensed supervisors. Come on in here. We'll just put you in there and have fun do it," right? So there are a ton of places. That is not the case for Kevlar. Sole Trader Roads, yeah. Like you can start a private practice in the United States and within just a couple of months have enough patient base. Don't let me, don't let me, don't let me down. Think I'm losing my mind now. It's in my head. Darling, I hope that you'll be here when I need you the most. Hi, Gina, Gina, Gina. I still have to figure out how to get that to tell you how many times you've been not first. Pam, pam, pam. Hi, Gina, Gina, Gina. How are you doing? Gina, I am no longer in the inflatable because by golly, it hurt. So I'm proper rolling it, yeah. I was wearing the inflatable for a good period of time there, but it actually started to provide me with a lot of pain on my neck because it's not as easy to wear as the Panda one is, funny enough. So I saw you for a bit, yeah. Like the Panda one, after a while, my shoulders and my neck start to hurt, but that's usually after I've been wearing it for like 2 or 3 hours. I was 40 minutes in going, how am I going to do this for this whole time? But you know what? We hit the sub goal. I did my workouts. Um, I was in it for an hour. I think it's okay. We can find another reason, another way to wear it. Maybe we'll do for a little bit. Maybe we'll do wiener charades on because remember when I used to do you and your husband should come over across the pond and me and my mom would love to give you a tour around Dublin, Ireland. It's haunted places and taste Irish because that'd be cool. We don't have a lot of funds to do that right now, but maybe in the future, Sean, we'll take you up on that offer. Um, yeah, it's just that it like covers half of my mouth, so it was just really tough. But we one of the things we've done before, and so we're gonna have an IRL stream where we're gonna do this setup. So it's gonna be an IRL cooking stream on the 25th in support of the National Children's Alliance, NCA. On that day, we're gonna do a mix of baking and just like fun IRL stuff. So maybe what we do on that day is inflatable um charades, which we've done before, where we play parlor with me in an inflatable and I try to act out the things to get you to guess while I am dressed as a wiener. I am absolutely certain Taran will be a-okay with that. Also, Gina, we are officially on YouTube now. I know I've been saying we're gonna do it for a while now. It's here, it's live. Oh, you are? Yeah, hi, Gina Lace. Like you're like, yeah, I'm live on YouTube now. Oh, you are? Yes, I am, Gina Lace. Gina Lace does already follow me. She's actually, I haven't even given her mod. Can I give her? Can I give her mod this way? Look at all the hearts. Put user in timeout. Ah, there you go, Gina Lace. Gina Lace is now officially a mod. Gina Lace has been such the most incredible mod and friend that I could ever imagine. She actually, so I never went on YouTube for a while. I don't know anything about it. That's fine, Gina Lace. You don't have to. You just get to show your little. You got to be a paper mod over on YouTube too. But she has been. Hi, Twisted. She's been so incredibly sweet to me. She will go on my shorts and like answer people on my shorts. She's just the greatest. Yeah, you're just a paper mod over there, Gina Lace. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna be a paper mod over there too, okay? Okay. Hi, Caesar Panda. I might have to get a chat app though for everybody so that you can see especially on cooking days you can see the like chat from both sides. Not for people on YouTube. Let me know if you have questions, Gina. Aw, that's so incredibly sweet, Twisted. I just started, so I have no clue what it's like. I just I'm I'm excited to finally do it. Like I took so long to get there, but I finally pressed the buttons. Um it was so easy thanks to the incredible platform Meld Studio just to be able to dual stream. It was literally just like log into your YouTube. Congrats. You can press the go live button on both of them. So I'm so incredibly thankful for Meld. And then Lumia already had the ability for me to set it up so that when you subscribe, you get lights. And then we're using Stream Elements again for alerts. So my TV sometimes. Oh, Gina, that's so cute. On the purple side, there is a Patil, I don't know. There's a Pokemon, everybody. C tier Pokemon. Sunball is your most effective ball. Now YouTube's gonna learn that I don't know how to say Pokemon names. The other really great part though is that you could still have me up on the red side, the YouTube side. You could still have me up over there on YouTube while you watch some other creators on Twitch. So Twisted, how are you doing, beautiful? I've been seeing all your TikToks. You're killing it, lady. How was House Flipper? I didn't get a chance to come in because I was doing schoolwork and stuff. But how was House Flipper? I'm really good, thank you, and I'm so glad, Twisted. I know you had a little bit of a rough a rough week or so there, and so I'm so glad that it's starting to feel normal again. Everybody hydrate. House flipper, so it's so relaxing. It's a definite favorite of mine. I love House Flipper. Okay, so what we've done so far, just in case you're wondering how we're working through this shepherd's pie, we have created the potatoes, which is going to be the top. That's what we did first. We cut them up while we were in a wiener and boiled them. We are now doing the meat. So the meat is going to be a mix of meat, and there'll be a gravy. We're going to have onions, garlic, and then we have a frozen mixture of vegetables that we're going to put into it. But we just got to like brown the meat. And we're right now cooking a little bit of the onion because we don't want the onion to be super uncooked. Because in the oven, the onion won't cook all that much. Because what you do is you cook everything separately, and then you put it into the oven and you cook it for another like 25 minutes or so all the flavors can meld together and create a really amazing, flavorful dish. To be honest, it tastes a lot like like beef. You get the savory beef flavor. For us, we're using venison specifically. But it has a good savory flavor to it. Love shepherd's pie, yeah. So that's what we're gonna do. So what we're gonna end up doing is right now we are just cooking the onions down just a little tiny bit. We don't want to cook them all the way because they will finish in the oven. We need to get them to have at least a little bit of a tenderness to them so that they can get fully cooked. If you don't like onions, leave them out. We're then going to mash the potatoes. And then we're going to get out a container and we're going to start putting this all together, and then we're going to get it ready to go into the oven. In the oven, it's only going to cook for about 20 to 25 minutes. So it's not going to be that long. I bet because I missed my emotes. I know, right, Gina Lace? That is definitely a thing. That is definitely a thing. For all of those that don't know, I am currently dual streaming on both Twitch and YouTube. PamdaRex is my handle. You can find me on both of them. I am going to be streaming Mondays from 4:30 Eastern onwards for cooking streams. Wednesdays will be starting at 11 a.m. Eastern time, and we're going to be doing co-working streams as I work through getting my degree in clinical mental health counseling. Thursdays, we're going to be doing some solo games. We don't know what those games will be, but we'll figure them out along the way. We might do some more water park this week because I had a lot of fun with that, and I kind of want to do more of it, but we might also figure something out. And then Fridays, we're toying with the idea of date night Fridays, where I will, date my community, basically. You and I will work together, we'll play some games together, or we'll do like a cute little dinner together or something along those lines. But have an idea for us to be able to bond and connect and de-stress from the week, as we say. Yeah, is it me or is your mic scratching? Mic's popping a bit. Hold on. Is that a little better? Yeah, is that a little better? Help the algorithm. Fish found the greatness. Thank you, Twisted. Yeah? Okay, good. It's probably just some silly needed to mute and unmute, because that's all I did. Put it up to mute and unmute. Smash all the buttons. Yes, follow all the buttons. It was bad about the meat stream. Thank you. Twisted, thank you so much for the subscription. We are going towards, as of right now, we have about 40, 43, 44 subscribers. The steamy meat mic, yeah. We have about we have just over 40 subscribers. We got to get to 500. So make sure you tell all your friends to come give me a follow, give me a subscription, check me on out. If you are interested, I am an affiliate over on the purple side as well. We have emotes and all of that kind of stuff. Oh, that's the new alert. Yes. So the new alert is it is the cult because we are going to start a cult over on the red side. We already have a cult here. We're the pickle lickers on the purple side. So we're gonna start a different cult over on the red side. So it's the cult emote alongside with a little quack. So the best part is you don't have super screaming at you every time you follow me over on the red side. I like you, Pamda. Hi, Susanna. Welcome on in, beautiful. I like the follower alert. It's funny. Yeah, it's just a quacking cult. I don't know what to say. Hi, Susanna. Susanna, I like your name and handle over here. Started uploading shorts and stuff on YouTube. It's been so much fun. Yeah, Twisted. That's what I do too. Whenever I publish something onto TikTok, I will publish it both on YouTube and TikTok. So I do have a lot of shorts on this channel. If you want to check out some of the stuff I've done before, we have some baking and cooking content. We have some gameplay content, some Mecha Chameleon content. It's been a huge popular game for me recently. You'll get a good idea of what we did. We also played Tamagotchi Life. Susanna, yes. Gina. I like to try all the shorts. I try to like all the shorts. Yes, Gina does. Gina is one of my most loyal fans. And chat, we are so I know a lot of you are in my Discord, and I know you've read the stuff from over the weekend about me trying to figure out how to make more money. I want to make it very clear to everybody that as of right now, I don't plan to go anywhere. My goal is to find a side hustle and or some other additional side job way that will allow me to earn some money and continue to be here for you and creating content with you. I don't want to go anywhere, and that is the plan, is to not go anywhere. I just can't rely on sole income from this one platform, and that's okay. It just means that I got to get creative and figure out ways to make more money. So as of right now, the plan is to not go anywhere. And if anything does happen and I have to, I will just go back down to a couple days a week streaming. That's all. Hi, Champa. I don't plan to go anywhere. Pam, so I know, but I don't want to go. I don't want to go anywhere, Gina, because I really enjoy doing this, and I don't want to lose all of you and all of like your support and everyone being here is really important to me, and it's actually making going through school feel so much better because I'm not stressed. I don't have to sit and stress. Turn the new follower sound, Champos, is on the red side. So my plan is to not go anywhere. So when I get into my practicum and internship for my degree, that will kind of change a little bit. But my goal is to try and figure out sideways and other ways on top of streaming that can earn me just a little bit more. And the funny part is, I don't even need to earn that much more. I just need a little bit. So you have a pin. No, Cindy, you're fine. Not a lot of people see it in pin posts. You're totally okay. I super appreciate you, Cindy. Thank you so much for your help. Hi, Twisted. Cindy, seriously, not a lot of people see the pin posts. People sometimes you load up onto mobile and you can't see the pin post and things like that. So I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Cindy. Thank you so much for your love and support and being here. I have to say that I am so incredibly grateful and thankful to all of you And because of that, I don't want to go anywhere. So that's why we're just going to get creative and figure out what we got to do. Hi, Susanna. How's Juicy's Dead by Daylight going? It's oh, that's the one thing we were going to talk about. So, it's Juicy's birthday this week, everybody. Oh no, I just woke up. Oh. Anybody that would watch their dogs as a side hustle. That I watch their yeah, see that's the thing, Cindy. Like I could look at doing that. I could do dog walking. That could be a side hustle that I do. I could do, I could take Tuesdays and do DoorDash for a few hours. That could be a couple $100. So fellow Cancer in the house. Yes, Juicy is a fellow Cancer. So Juicy's birthday is literally in a couple of days. It's on the 8th. She is going, or the 9th? I think it's the 8th, right? Anyways, she is going to be starting her birthday-a-thon. She's going to be going from the 7th to the 9th. She is going to be starting her birthday-a-thon. So I will not be live tomorrow myself. So please, and Juicy's is 8th. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. It was the 8th. Please go hang out with Juicy. She's absolutely incredible. She's going to be playing Mecha Chameleon, Pratfall, Dead by Daylight. She's going to be doing a lot of things. She's working on Crowd Control Partner for month 2. And of course, she's working on saving money for her capture card that broke and she had to replace. So, of course, MyStar is also working on Subnautica. So if you also would like to support her, 600 when she gets to 600 subs this month, she will be doing her Subnautica and purchasing and playing Subnautica too. Any more me updates? No, Chapos, you're the only one. Hi, Booms. Thank you so much. So no, Champos. So I maybe we'll do Mies on Thursday. So Gina will appreciate this because I only told you, Champos. So the only me update we have is that I went on Mies the other day because I had to do my Drachi event, and so my Mies was already in my Mies was already in the Switch too. So I thought, oh, I'll load up Mies, right? Booms! It is Booms, the newest member of the Be Kinder stream team, everybody. Booms plays a lot of Destiny too, but is actually just the sweetest human being ever. But so Mies. So I loaded up Mies, right? I loaded up Mies because I was like, I might as well. I haven't the capture card's in there. We're good. We might as well load up Mies and see what's going on, right? I load up Mies. I go to look at my people. Thunder. And I'm mad. There's a Corphish in chat. Everybody sees her Pokemon. You are looking at a netball as your most effective ball. We're all amazing, happy, perfect. Well, we're glad you're here. We're glad that you were interested and willing to join the chaos. So yeah, loaded up Mies. And I go and I see that I'm angry. And I'm so confused. Why am I angry? But the Mies continue on with their lives when we don't watch them, right? They continue building and ruining relationships. So does anybody want to guess who I was having a disagreement with? Who would I have a disagreement with? Who would I? Fuzay or Ducky? Champos. Champos. Yeah, my guess is it was me. No, it's Champos. Champos ran away. Yeah, I don't know. I imagine that it was Champos was mad at me for finding him too quickly in Mecha Chameleon because how dare you? And or the fact that I don't play Uno. Because again, how dare you? What were you disagreeing about? I have no idea. I didn't check. But I'm sure at this point in time our Mii's are going to be ex-friends. Playing the wrong Uno probably. Yeah, there you go. You were complaining at me for playing the wrong Uno. How dare I not play the Ubisoft version that you will only play because you can challenge +4s? Revenge for Mecha is valid. That's what you suggested. I suggested Uno and you suggested Mecha. You were clearly very upset that I was good at finding you in Mecha Chameleon. Because I literally just told Champos that we were in a fight and then it was probably because I was playing the wrong Uno, or that I was playing Uno wrong or whatever. I didn't play Uno with him, and he was like, was probably Mecha Chameleon. Hi Helix, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day. And you said it was Revenge for Mecha Chameleon. Wait. So we put in here the meat with the onion. So remember, this is shepherd's pie. So meat with the onion. The onion is ever so slightly cooked. Some of it's cooked a little bit more, but that's okay. Okay. You know what? We're going to run a poll for everybody. I was trying so hard. Better than I expected. It was so fun. It was so fun. I have news. Does this work? No. Turn this off. Oh, I'm not actually clicked onto this. Why is my E not working? I literally can't type an E here. It won't let me. Okay. Okay, everybody, I have started a brand new poll. This poll will go for a whole 10 minutes, so you have tons of time to think about it. Hi, Jenny! Is there enough pie for all of us? Yes, there definitely will be. Finally had Friday weekend off. We're absolutely slayed in the art map, though. It was so much fun. It was so much fun. Yes, me to do the poll. I mean, I could have. I don't know why my E wasn't working. So, chat, here's my thoughts. So we're changing up the way that streams work just a little bit based off stream feedback. And so Wednesdays we're gonna do co-working streams. Thursdays we're gonna do gaming, and then Friday we have two options. We can either continue doing them during the day, which might end up being collabs with Be Kinder, it might end up being solo games, or another option we have is to do date nights, where we as a community can play games together. And I would start like around this time. Well, not this time. It would be around my normal cooking stream time. So we could have a mix up of date night cooking streams where we could do like cooking and we could sit and talk and relax, maybe have a drink. Maybe we do a cocktail night one night. Maybe we do, cakes or delectables or things like that. Or we play community games. We could do evening community games with everybody. What if I'm happy with either? Then you just not vote. Ooh, Pamda Cast Night. Yeah. So that's what the poll is about. Is do you want me to do daytime streams or would you like to move to like date night community streams? You could just be like, I don't care either way, and that's fine. You can choose to either vote for the one you'd prefer more or the one you would more likely to attend, or you could just not vote. But that's the idea and that's the thought is like, do we move to doing like evening streams? Do we move to that kind of setup? We would, in that case, there would be a chance that we would do more cooking streams and we could do date night cooking streams. I could get like dressed up in a dress or something like that. We could do like a cocktail stream one night. But it would be a way for us to like de-stress from Friday and then we could do community games. And so yes, you could, Gina Lace. It would be because we'd do like 4 p.m. Eastern, which is like 1 your time, and we would go to like 9 or 10 at night, which means that you would have at least 2 hours to play with us. The wine or the flirts, I know, right? Evening more for me too. There you go. Mocktail version also in the yes, yeah, Jenny. That's what we would do. Is we would do. So I've done one drinking stream before. We did a cocktail mocktail stream where it was like, here's the cocktail version, here's the mocktail version. So yeah, there would be cocktail mocktails. Because not everybody can drink and not everybody chooses to drink. And so we would do that, which I tend to do on Fridays. There you go, Jada Lace. So we could do that. And that looks to be the win so far. There's only 5 votes, but I've had some pretty yummy mocktails. I've made some pretty good mocktails before. What am I looking for? The frozen veggies. Nappy time lights. They're like a light. This is like a bluish yellow. Yeah, because not everybody drinks, so we could do mocktails. I could dress up in a cute outfit. I would dress up in less like sexual outfits and just cute. This is looking good. Why, thank you. And the whole idea behind the date night streams would literally just be to laugh and de-stress from the week. That'd be the whole plan. I want to sleep, but in-laws are coming over for the soccer game at 7. Yeah, it's the U.S. versus Belgium. We could play like Lethal. We could play butt slapping in the future. Purple USA, yeah. Hi, Athena. Welcome on in. Lethal? Yeah, we could play Lethal. And there's still a possibility that we could do a collab stream here or there with Be Kinder Stream Team. But evening streams a little less. Well, maybe Panther. We might be able to do something with Panther. Or Ducky or something. Which just might mean that every so often we might end up doing a Thursday collab instead of a solo game. But that'll be okay. It's a funny physics-based dating game. It's also solo. Jumping into the group stuff? That's interesting. I'm bad at physics though, Jenny. I'll tell you what, I am terrible at physics. But we could do Mecha Chameleon. We can do Lethal Company. We could do The Other Side or Phasmophobia. I mean, we could bring back once or twice. We could bring back a Wham. Do some Wham. Mario Kart. I don't own Mario Kart. That sounds funny. It does. But it's so funny in chat competitive. Oh, that does sound really funny. So I'm gonna take it as we do just want to do date nights. Okay. Date nights it is, chat. I don't own Mario Kart. Well, I own the OG Mario Kart. I don't own the new one. Most Fridays around this time, so everyone make it more than the daytime stream. Yeah! That's amazing, Jenny, and you could join us. Overpriced brickware, I own nothing. Yeah. You could totally join us. No, Jenny, seriously, you've been dealing with so much stuff. And then trying to do your own streaming and everything on top of that. It's all good. Need to catch up. Seriously, it's all good. Okay, so the last part to this is to make a sauce for the meat. So all we do is we take hot water and we could be hero. I also need to get back into doing things from the books Jenny gave. Well, the book Jenny gave me too. Stardew Valley. Man, I miss Stardew Valley, chat. I might pick up Stardew Valley again. I'm not gonna lie. We might go for a perfection run with some mods. Hold on, I'm just getting some hot water. I need to watch you star and some others play Cursed Companions. I've heard of that. But it's not like coming to my brain. We earn Cursed Companion? Oh! That's why I know it, because that's the game you played with your group. Okay, so that's why I know it, because my husband played it. Yeah, my husband played that. So I actually own it, Jenny. You know what I also really want to play that I haven't played yet, which is actually really funny. There's a Mawile in chat, everybody. On the purple side, by the way, it's not on the red side. C tier Pokemon. Oh, 7 people. Amazing. C tier Pokemon, you are looking at I don't know, there's a ball that's most effective to it. Congrats. Another game that I've watched people play and my husband has played a couple of times and I thought would be absolutely hilarious and a lot of fun. Yap Yap. Jenny, have you ever played Yap Yap? Because I love them, yeah. Yap Yap's on the wish list. My husband has it. He's played it a couple of times. It's hilarious. I bet it's fun to play. Yeah, I've never been able to play it. Okay, so this is just a mix of beef bouillon, water, and a little bit of flour, because the flour will help thicken it up as it gets warm. And you don't need a lot. I'm gonna get a little bit more water, but not a much more. Randomly, so it's hard for me to play games with voice sometimes. Why do I have to see you guys play the? Oh no, Jenny, you'd be fine. I say the same word all the time, so I kind of have something like that too. Okay, so what we have in here, let's recap what we have, yeah? We have ground of your choice. For us specifically, we're using venison. We have garlic, about a tablespoon of garlic, because we love garlic in this household and we measure it by our feelings towards garlic and not by what a recipe tells us. We have 1 onion. We have some frozen vegetables, which include corn, beans, peas, and carrot. And then we have some beef bouillon mixed with some flour and some water as a sauce base for it. Garlic is good. Yes. Hunter's pie. Yeah, this one's hunter's pie. That's true. We're going to put a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. It's Pamda's pie. It's Pamda pie, yeah. We're going to put a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. This will help bring out the savory flavor of what you're putting in here. And then we're going to put some pepper over top of it. We here are very huge fans in my household. We love pepper. So I'm going to put some pepper over the top of it as an additional flavor in here. And probably some Walrus seasoning salt, because we use that a lot here in the South. You gotta have Lawry's, yeah. But that's really all you need. You don't need anything more for this. You're gonna let the basics of it speak. The basic of what's in here speak for itself. It's going to sit in the oven for about 25 minutes. And it's going to develop that beefy flavor, which is going to make it really, really good and very savory. Don't make nothing without Lawry's. I don't use it that much because we don't add a lot of extra salt to our stuff. But when I do add salt, we always add Lawry's. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to take the potatoes and you're just going to make a coating over top of it. You do want to make sure that you get all of it. So if you want to plop all of the potatoes on and spread it around, that's totally fine. But you do want to make sure that you cover all of this, the base. Now, there's a couple variants for what you could put on top of your shepherd's pie. We typically don't really put anything on top of the potatoes once we put it on. However, you could do cheese. Very, very popular. A lot of people put shredded cheese on top. Okay, so shredded cheese, totally an option. The other thing too is parsley. People will just go and put parsley on top. That we do sometimes, but we don't do it. It's not a common thing we do all the time. So you have some extra additives that you can put on top once you go to put it in the oven. You're going to bake it uncovered because you don't need to cover it for any reason. If you have a very shallow pan, you might want to put it on top of a cookie sheet just to make sure that if the juice that you've put in there builds up and drips over, that it'll drip over onto a pan. But that's pretty much it, really. Parsley is just to make it look fancy. Yes, parsley would just make it look fancy. Cheese is a very, very common one. I think last time we made this, we did put cheese on probably half of it, and I honestly can. Fuzay would probably like that a whole bunch. Fuzay is my husband. He would probably like that a whole bunch, so we could grab out some cheese. Okay. No flavor ones. Amazing seasoning should get a slap. Yeah, I know, right? It's only me and my husband. He'll never say it's not flavor. He literally told me today he was so excited. And I was like, why? He's like, for shepherd's pie. So I have hi sugars. Looks good, yeah. So we have a big block of Mexican style cheese that we got from Costco. It's Kirkland brand. It's just shredded mix of cheese. It has Monterey Jack, cheddar, queso quesadilla, and acerero cheese. So it's been frozen, so it is in quite a ball, and that's what I'm trying to do is just like bang it against my counter to release some of the cheese. Pamda Gina. Hi, sugars. Everybody, Shugo was streaming today. It was his first day back after having his child. His incredible girlfriend Kay was supporting him. He waxed his leg, took off the whole block of cheese. Yes. He shaved his leg because he reached his follower goal. It was great to see him back live. We are also going to be working this. The plan still is, I believe, right, Shugo? The plan still is to do a collab stream this month, a special collab stream with Shugo in support of the National Children's Alliance, where he will also be raising money. Hoping to get an emergency dentist appointment tomorrow. Yes. No, of course. Thank you so much, Jenny. Can't we still play? Yeah, absolutely, Shugo. See how it turns out. Yeah, you can also check it out on the YouTube VOD too if you would like. Woo! Everybody, Jenny is also on YouTube, Twitch, and YouTube. So if you're looking for another YouTube star, go check out Jenny Boo. Jenny, thank you so friggin' much. Okay, I'm just gonna cover this that much. I'm still recovering. Take care of yourself. Yeah. The song is following me. We'll skip it. Is the song following you too, Gina Lace? Okay, so we're just putting this in as is into the oven for about 25 minutes. And then we're done. And then we eat. Which means that it is time for Gina to see Nico Bean. Come here. That's a stretch. Sit. Lay down. Roll over. Sit. Paw. Other paw. High five. Sit. Nico! Yes. This is my dog, Nico, affectionately named Nico Bean. She likes to do tricks during cooking streams. Normally she is bad about actually listening to me and will just do all of her tricks. Speak. Speak. She loves vegetables. So I just gave her tomatoes. She loves tomatoes. She eats a lot of tomatoes. Lettuce is one of her favorite things. But yeah, this is Nico Bean. Hey, Nico Bean. She is a 6-year-old mix. She is a mutt. She has pit and lab in her mostly. She looks very much like a little black lab. She's so cute. She looks a lot more trim. She really does, hey? She definitely lost some weight. You're such a good girl. Look at her. She looks so thin. Yes, you do. You are such a good girl. Yes, she is. Yes, you are. See, Gina, that's why we had to restrict a little bit of her treating. Now she looks great, which means she can officially start, getting some treaties. Can you? I gotta be more like Nico. Just gotta have your parents reduce your food intake. We were incredibly fortunate with this puppy. She is not scared of fireworks. I think the first few times she was, but we started doing so Amazon sometimes pops or packs your packages. Oh, that made so much food. Ooh. My Amazon will package your packages sometimes with those big plastic like air containers. And so what we would do is we would make a fun game about popping those in front of her. And she got so used to the pop noises of that the bang pops of the actual fireworks don't bother her one bit, which is really nice. Okay, let me. I'm gonna grab this to sit down while we wait and chat. Sugar, how's the baby? Is he less fussy? Has he reduced his fuss? My dad made so much food. Yeah, they just fatten you up, Jigglypuff. Online, sure. Real life, no. Well, all you gotta know about Gina is that she lives in Las Vegas. Good luck finding her, though. That's too hot. That's true. That is true. Very warm. Because ain't big, you could probably find me eventually. That's true. Yeah, but like Gina, they'd have to know to go off the strip, and that's spoopy. What do you mean I'm gonna go off the strip? Let me see if Tarn's messaged me. I'm just checking to see if Tarn messaged me. There's a Boltond in chat, everybody. B tier Pokemon. You were looking at a Magnet Ball Fastball as your most effective Pokeballs. She did message me. She's busy working. Um Michelle, fight for that white gold. Okay, these Warheads Extreme Sours are legit. We have 13 left. Everybody hydrate. As a reminder for the purple sign, we are working towards our monthly sub goal of 125 subs. We are going to be toying with the idea of doing every month something different happens when we hit that sub goal. So this last month when we hit the sub goal, we were going to do an inflatable stream. This month, if we hit the sub goal next month, we will bring Gina's absolute favorite game, Fortnite, back. Which means Gina will not be contributing to it. But if you want to see me back on Fortnite, yuck. Look, Gina, I'll do it for 125 subs, you know? Have you seen this new season, though? It's cute. Although, I don't know when the season finishes. My luck, it'll finish before I start playing it, and I'll never be able to play with the sprites. It's good, but I can't argue with that. Yeah, but, like, the sprites are cute. Like, I'll give it that the sprites are cute, you know? Girls, sit your hallelujah. Girls, sit your hallelujah. I think we're currently at, I don't even know what we're currently at. 8. I don't necessarily know how we're at 8, but we're at 8. For a long time, I could probably tolerate it now. Yeah, and so that's the thing, is like I honestly haven't played it since the 31st of October. And when I do go back to playing it, it might be Lego, it might be regular Fort, who really knows? But I will go back and I will do a couple of streams in August of Fortnite. We'll dive back into Fortnite again. I believe so. The current season, I don't know when the current season ends though. When's the Fortnite current? It ends Wednesday, August 19th. So if I just play it before August 19th, we can play it with the sprites. And the sprites are actually really cute. So there was a season a while ago that they had water like shield sprites and like a movement sprite or a fire sprite or whatever, and they're the little tiny buddies and pals that go along with you. This season is all about getting those sprites, getting the collection of those sprites, building up the collection of them, and then using them. I haven't played it because I'm not gonna update it and play it again, but I've been watching, of course, I am Sandry play it. Mobsy has played it. Super plays it. And so, like, I am willing to do it, you know? So, that's the challenge. 125 subs this month, and we will play Fortnite next month. Let me know when the repo challenge is. Why, Gina? Because that's when you're going to contribute? We could do it like August, and then I'd play it in September, and then we'd be able to play it around your birthday. If we hit the goal, that is. September, we have I have something planned for September that I think people will enjoy. And it has nothing to do with me. Ominous. Yes. Like people do on YouTube. I have not done a movie reaction theme because you cannot show movies on the purple platform. And so I guess you wouldn't be showing the movies, you'd be watching them and then just be sitting there like, "Oh my gosh," but not really my kind of thing. I like playing video games. I like doing video games, I like doing IRL streams. We're gonna do more co-working streams. So I've been working on trying to get the chat widget working. And I'm really close. I've actually gone and got a special working one. So we're going to use that one, which is it's really cute. It's really cute. I just gotta go do the last minute fixes of it. And then we will have a working task list widget for Wednesday. Have you played Ghost Toasters? No, I have not. I don't own the game. I would be willing to play it. But money is tight and I can't necessarily afford to procure it for myself. I love Ghostbusters though. I grew up on Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters was definitely a big thing for me growing up. Let me clean this up. It's one of those movies that my family didn't care about, so I never saw it. Oh yeah, no, we watched the OG. Ducky! Folks, hi Jessa! Oh my gosh, hi Ducky, hi Endless! Oh my god, the pandas are hidden now. Everything's rough. Ducky, how was the end of Mecha Chameleon, you beautiful lady? Oh my gosh. Ducky, I love you. Everybody, if you don't know Ducky, you really should. First of all, when she reaches 1,000 followers, she's going to raid Queso, which is the most important reason to follow her of all things. On top of that, she's incredibly gorgeous. She's super freaking sweet. And she's going to be doing something on August 7th in celebration of her affiliate anniversary. I love you, Ducky. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in, everybody. I'm Pamda. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch and also on YouTube. Today we are making shepherd's pie. Not the super traditional way because we're not using lamb, we're using venison, but we're making shepherd's pie in honor of what my husband wanted. Tapu Kiko, I love it. Yes. I decided to drink one of these. I'm drinking the lime with mint. So I call this a poor man's mojito. If I were to just put a little bit of rum in here, it'd be like a poor man's mojito. That's what I call it, because it literally is just lime mint, which is what you would put in a mojito. Good, how are you? Yeah, how was the rest of I love shepherd's pie. Yeah. How was the rest of Mecca? Endless, did you get a join for some Mecca? I know you were home like a couple hours ago. It was fun. We had lots of people join. That's awesome. Yay, Ducky. Did you not have to play Hunter as much? I know how much you love playing Hunter. Yeah, I was able to join. Amazing. That's awesome, Endless. I'm glad there's a game out there that we get to play together. I only got Hunter like 4 or 5 times. Hey, that's good. I'll take that. Ducky doesn't love Hunter, which is valid. You Miss Pam. Yeah, so I was in a wiener inflatable earlier today. However, the wiener inflatable is I was in it for like literally 30-40 minutes. Oh, I seen. Yeah. I was in it for like 30-40 minutes and it started to give me the worst neck pain imaginable. So I decided to take it off. However, We here have a charity stream coming up on the 25th, Saturday the 25th. We're going to start at noon Eastern time and go all the way to like 7 p.m. Eastern time. Nice big long stream day. And I'm thinking that day what we'll do is we'll don the wiener outfit and play charades. Yeah. Who doesn't want wiener charades, you know? Me, probably. Yeah, who doesn't want wiener charades, you know? Maybe I'll make it one of the milestones when we hit like 150. When we get halfway there, we do wiener charades. And I'll don the wiener outfit and we'll do wiener charades. They call it these days. What's guiding the raid? So we don't have a guiding the raid here. But guiding the raid would be something that you could redeem in certain streamers' chats that allow you to tell them where to raid. So you can like redeem it and be like, oh, I want you to go raid X, Y, or Z person. I want you to go raid Ducky because it's her affiliate anniversary on the 7th of August. I don't have it on my channel because I like to I like to raid in a specific way on like Mondays and things like that. And so I don't want I would hate to do that. Oh my god, is Asimo here? Guided raid in this experienced a guided raid in the past. That is true. Asimo did raid me on my affiliate, I believe, from Infrantic, who is an incredible streamer that streams a lot of racing games. Birthday. It was my birthday. Okay, it was either my birthday or it was the affiliate. Asimo. Asimo. Asimo! I have great news for you. Are you ready? Well, no, it's great news for you. Should I be scared? Yes. No. So you know how we talked about maybe doing some collabs here and there? Well, we're gonna be changing up our stream schedule a little bit, and our Friday evenings are now officially going to be free, which means that at 4 p.m. Eastern, which I could start a little bit earlier too, but 4 p.m. Eastern time, which will be 9 for you, and you'll still be streaming. We could do some silly collabs. You know, like you could teach me how to fail in RV there yet. You could teach me how to drive off the cliff in RV there yet. We could do some Mecha Chameleon. They want me to fly to Mars. Uh-huh. I'm sure you of all people will be able to do those G-forces. We don't have to all the time. Okay, I'm just saying, like, we did talk about potentially doing some of those in the future. And so now now we can. Because you already stream on Friday evenings. So it was just kind of like a natural continuation of that. And that means if Ducky has to work mornings, she'll be available to be playing games with us. When? It would be Friday evenings. There's a Tyroger in chat, everybody. C-tier Pokemon. Effectiveball is going to be a Mach Ball. So some days you have, like, I mean, you might have the girls. But yeah, you might have the ability to play some days. Off more Fridays? There you go. We're going to move it to the evenings. So what we're going to be calling it now is Friday night date nights. I'm open to anyone and everyone. we're gonna start yeah, so we're gonna start calling it Friday night date nights. And what it's gonna be is it's gonna be a way for chat to decompress from everything that happened during the week and to have a place to be where you will be welcomed and loved and able to come in and hopefully laugh and have some fun and do all that. I have a plan, but I can shift it. Wait, is Panda taking a date on Friday? That's a plan. We might do cooking streams sometimes. We're gonna do gaming streams sometimes. Sometimes we'll do collabs. Sometimes we'll just do with community. There'll be a lot of community games. It's gonna be a lot of community focus. You said you're open. But I can shift that. No, Osmo, you can handle this. You can do this Friday. It's fine. I feel honored, Gina. You don't have to shift your plans. We have time. This is like the first Friday we're going to be doing it. And then Fuse usually ends work at like 7:38, and we're gonna go till later. I mean, Osmo, you wouldn't have to because it would be too late for you. But we're gonna go till like 9 or 10 o'clock. So there's always the possibility that Fuse might be able to jump in for a little bit too after work. So Cindy, we caught the Pokemon. Congrats. But Osmo, of course, I know it would be decently late for you at that point in time. And I know usually, a couple hours later at like 6, 7 o'clock my time, you raid out to Super. Because that's your Friday tradition. And I would never push you to go till late. The amount of Polish hydrates. I would never push you to go super late, especially because you usually do stuff on the weekends. But if we do, when we do pick some times to hang out together, we can figure it out. But it also means that we'll get to play some games with Gina. We'll play some more games with Gina. We might be able to even do a karaoke stream. Maybe we can do that one day. We can just do an evening karaoke stream with Gina, and maybe we could convince Ducky to come karaoke with us. But yeah, that's what we're gonna move to is Friday night date nights. Osmo's time. Well, I didn't say he would come. And it allows me to do some schoolwork during Friday. And then Friday, because usually by Friday night, that's when I'm like, I'm not doing anything anymore. So it actually works out perfect for me and my schedule because I have a little more motivation to do stuff Friday during the day. And then Friday night, when I'm like, okay, this is my me time, it can be me time with me and my community. And that's really cool. I want him to sing before karaoke. And if we hit the sub goal of 125 subs this month, we might be able to bring back Fortnite Friday for a little bit. I'm saying Wonderwall at 4 a.m. overnight. That does count. I love you for that. That counts. That for sure counts, Osmo. What's left of me? I woke up after midday. That's okay. I'm glad you got some sleep. Oh, it's international love. Oh. Now, there's gonna be one Friday that we're not going to have stream though. I'm just gonna be very clear about this. July 24th, we will not be doing a Friday stream. Okay? But or a Friday stream at all. And that's because on July 25th, we're going to be doing our 7-hour IRL stream in support of the National Children's Alliance. So because of that, I'm going to take Friday off because I'll be on pretty much all day Saturday. So that's the only day that's going to be off limits. Here we go. July 24th, I'm not taking you on a date. No, you're going to have to come for Saturday date day. Once every 4 years, it was worth it with that game. Yeah. I can see that. Did I hear 24-hour? No. No, but Fornax. If I reach my sub goal this month of 125 subs, I will play Fortnite next month. I'm gonna bring Fortnite back. I know how much you love Fortnite. Jaina! Hi, Fortnite. I hope work's treating you okay. You should almost be able to go home. Welcome home. He should be able to go home soon if he's not already home. Not to like push you or anything, Fornax, but just to let you know. That's the plan. I can leave soon. That's good. But yeah, that's the plan. The plan is that so we have a monthly sub goal here, and we're gonna switch it up on what each of the months could potentially mean so that we have something different to work towards. So last month the sub goal put me into an inflatable, which I was in for the first half of the stream. Next month, if we hit the sub goal this month, next month we will be bringing Fortnite back. For a legal request? Oh yeah, that's about right. Legal request doc polls are always something. So the sub goal is throughout the month to earn 125 subs. So we have time, and we're in a really good shape to get there. And then I'll be playing Fortnite with the sprites. Give them what they want, everything. Yes, that is how it works, Janelise. I'm glad you understand. Hi, Skanks! You're probably fairly standard. It's fairly standard. It is, it's, I mean, the most unstandard thing about it is that it's venison as the meat. And that's because we have a lot of venison here. Look, we could add that as a rotation, but that sub goal is going to be a little bit higher than the 125. I told you all that you had one last chance at it last year, and you did not get there. So, like Hunter's Pie. That's what Gina said. That could be Hunter's Pie. Venison in a pie? Well, it's called shepherd's pie. It's a meat pie, right? That's the whole point of it. I'm just bringing this back to my husband. It's a meat pie. That's all it is. No. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, that's Zendala. She's so cute. Oh. You're okay too, I guess. Nico's in her anxiety cat bed. Wow, favoritism. Never happened. Awkward. Hi, Frank! All any of us are meat pies. That wasn't as funny, I hope. Gina beat me to it! Trying to get this out. Oh my gosh, there's a lot in here. Oh well. Here we go. It's okay. Fuse will probably want more after he eats his too. Oh, I already have a fork. There you go. The official food. Mm. It's so good. Hi, Frank. Welcome on in. Frank, I don't know if you heard what my sub goal is this month. But if we hit the 125 sub goal, I will play Fortnite next month. Although I don't think you play Fortnite really anymore, do you? Yeah. I don't know if you play it anymore. You don't like Fortnite anymore. It's gonna be wild because if we do make it, I haven't touched Fortnite since October 31st. This is so good. It's 10 out of 10 for me. I think Pete still plays, but I don't think he plays a lot. So yes, exactly. The last time I played Pine Mall was October 31st. What's the goal to skip Fortnite? Do you want it to just be chat picks a game for me? I thought a lot of people would want Fortnite to come back. Well, then we don't have to do Fortnite. What other game do we want? We could do Repo. Sorry, I got a piece of pepper stuck in my throat. And so now it's making my eyes water and everything. Me, it sounds like I'm having a rough time. I'm not. I'm totally fine. Hi, Flake. I don't know why that blurb always sounds so bad here. Wasn't there some big controversy? Yeah, definitely was. There's a Lilligant in chat. A B tier Pokemon. You were looking at a Sunball as your most effective ball. Well then, Vordaxicles can only play it so long. Yeah. We could do crowd control Repo. Innocent Spray broke. Why did it break? It's on. Let me just turn off my session and start it again. I don't even see innocent spray anymore. I don't know where it is. I still low-key want to try repo. Hey, then what do we? We'll change it from Fortnite to repo. How about? 4 days to go. Oh, then you start, and then just disappeared. Don't yell at us. No, I'm not yelling. I got stoned. Ducky Skags. We also caught the Pokemon. Wonder if the CC team removed it. Is Yogurt still there? I doubt it. Shoot. They might have just made an update. Yeah, see, that's there. It says it's queued. Yes, then I join you as a student. Yay, Surrey! That's all in my worry. I don't know if that worked. Oh my gosh! Of course this ends up stop working immediately. Nope. Did we get Fuze's rating? No. He's probably gonna rate it Shepherd's Pie out of 10 because he's one here. I'm gonna update it so that I don't forget. Nico, stop it. Let me update this goal before I forgore. Then we could do it as a Friday. We could do it as a community Friday. Okay. All night tonight? Oh my god, I put it as reap. Does my stuff just not work? Inflatable. Edit. Edit. Okay. Okay, there we go. Reap. Rep. I'll bring back rep. Okay, there you go, chat. It's been adjusted. It's been changed. If we hit the sub goal of 125 subs this month, I will bring back repo next month with crowd control. And I will reduce some of the crowd control prices so they're not too crazy. Okay? And we can play it at least one time during our community Friday night date nights. And when we do it during date night, Friday night date nights, we could potentially have a couple more people join. And you too could all come be annoyed by crowd control. Deal? And deal. Okay. We got to get to 125 subs for the month. And on top of that, okay, we do have brand new sub. Yum. Yeah, very yum. Hi, Skanks. We do have brand new sub alerts. So when you gift 1 sub, 5 subs, 10 subs, 20 subs, 50 subs, or 100 subs, it will set off alerts from Tangia. We have the Ask Me About My Wiener, the only ones we've seen so far. Is that what worked? Hi, Toad. I love Cat's Eye so much. Our one gifted sub is Ask Me About My Wiener. Our 5 gifted subs is Sorry, I definitely did not wait for you to show up to play my Wargun. We're out of control. Our 5 gifted subs is Chicken Banana. Chicken Bonana. Chicken Bonana. Chicken Bonana. Bonana. Wah, 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 wah. That's what that one is. So, no one's seen what the 10, 20, 50, and 100 is. I think 10 is WAP Lizard. I'm just going to tell you 100 is Bohemian Rhapsody. Oh, insane. Apparently, we had one of my team working Thursday, besides the intern. Outside of the intern again, and our new account manager who should know how to build quotes, but I guess doesn't. Twofold, that's so crazy. I'm so sorry. Toad or non-toad Bohemian? It is Cat Pop Bohemian. Because that is what's in Toad, thank you so much for the all-seeing eye. Thank you, Thunder. Thank you so much for the sushi. It's what's in Tangia. So it's set up so that it is triggered by Tangia. Trip. It's the long version that's in Tangia, though. I listened to it yesterday and it pained me greatly. Are they not planning well enough to not have every single person off? Like, that's kind of crazy. Having the intern alone is the most wild. Well, clearly. The intern alone is the wildest part of that. Happened last year too. I mean, they just don't care, right? It's around 4th of July. It's rough though. What'd you rate it? More out of 10? Hmm. You're fine. How's the food? My husband loves it so much he had to come get more.
Yeah, I'm done already.
1,000 out of 1,000? Yeah, pretty much. It's really good. Hmm? Yeah, he was very excited for it. And it's actually really good. It has a really good flavor to it. It's developed enough in the oven. The gravy part of it is not too liquidy, which is really nice. What? Great, we're hitting our goal, Clueless. That is kind of crazy. Oh, wait. Everybody on the YouTube side, I want to thank you all for being here. Thank you for being here for my first stream on YouTube. We're going to be back Wednesday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. We're going to be doing a co-working stream. So come on by. Come work with us then. But we'll see you again then. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to let you go. Bye. Bye, YouTube. Yay, first one. Yes, we'll do more of them. Yes, we're gonna do Wednesday is gonna be a co-working stream. And it's a chatty co-working stream. So when you think of co-working streams, typically you think of people sitting there and mics off, they're focusing, they're doing focus hours and things like that. We're going to actually chat through a lot of what I'm working through. So I'm personally in school to become a registered mental health counselor. Currently in the state of Florida, the state might change by the time I'm done school, but that is what we're working towards, being a registered mental health counselor. And so that is what we're going to be doing, and we're going to be a lot more chatty. We're going to talk through some of the fundamentals, some of the things I'm learning, some of the things that I have to talk about. And I think this one's going to be really interesting because my discussion this week is on code switching. So that'll be quite fun. Bye. Bye, Gina Lise. Bye, Cindy. Need interaction because of the ADHD. Yes. So I'm going to let you go on YouTube. Thank you so much for being here. Please drop that subscribe if you are there. And if you want to find out more of my content, you can follow me on Twitch, on TikTok, many other places as well. But thank you so much for being here. Bye, YouTube.